In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make $1,400, 600, 900, actually 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 over and over again, simply by reselling digital products in the e-learning industry. So what is this? This is digital marketing and this is e-commerce. Okay, so digital marketing means you're promoting something online. You can promote anything. Okay, that's digital marketing. E-commerce means you're selling things online. Okay, so that's what I do. I sell digital products that I didn't even create myself. Okay, and how do I sell those digital products? By promoting them on social media, right? That's all I do, guys. And I've made thousands of dollars doing this. E-commerce, digital marketing, business in a box, my friends. Okay. So all you need is Wi-Fi. You just need your phone. You just need 2 hours a day to do this. And then basically you just got to get started. You got to set up your business. You got to get your business set up. We give you the business. You just got to set it up, which you can set up in like 2 days. Okay. You get your business set up and then you're ready to go. Then you just got to send people to your link and then people buy stuff. I mean, it's really simple. Okay. It's really simple. You have a link, people go to your link, they check out your website and they buy stuff. Okay. So how do you get people to go to your website, right? How do you do that? Well, we teach you attraction marketing. So basically, we have a 2 hour workday that we teach. We teach you how to get your marketing activities finished in just, 2 hours a day. So what does that entail? Post 3 pieces of content every single day to social media, minimum. Now you can post as much content as you want. The more, the better, honestly. But you post at least 3 pieces of content a day, and then you can go live, and then you can copy and paste free ads. So how do I build my business? The business I made thousands of dollars with. Well, I post content and I go live. That's pretty much all I do. I just do that over and over again. I post content and I go live. Like all day I've been posting different content. I post YouTube videos, I post short videos, I post long videos, talking videos, faceless videos or faceless content, 7-second videos with words on the screen, and you can make $1,400 per sale. So let's say like this. Okay, just try to understand how this works because a lot of you don't really get it. So what you have to do is like say I post a piece of content on social media, right? Like if I'm live on YouTube right now and I'm live on TikTok. Okay, so let's say I post a video on TikTok and someone's scrolling on social media. Okay, they find my video, they watch my video, then or either they ask me for information or they go right to my link and they put their email in. So what I'm doing is I'm building my email list. Okay. And then once people are inside of my email automations, they can buy from me at any time. Right. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's really that simple. You're posting content and going live. You guys want to make this more complicated? Okay. But it's not. See, I don't care what business you're doing, guys. Like if you're doing multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, e-commerce, whatever, you still have to post content, right? You still have to post content. You still have to attract customers. There's no get rich quick scheme, guys, out there where you're going to get rich for not doing anything. It doesn't exist. Okay, you got to learn sales and marketing. Like these are the most important skills to learn. When it comes to making money, like there's nothing really more lucrative than learning how to do sales and marketing. Okay. If you don't know how to do sales and marketing, great. Start learning now. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to be left behind. It's so fulfilling learning these skills, guys. Like learning how to do digital marketing, learning how to build a brand, learning how to attract customers, learning how to make money in your sleep. It's just super fulfilling. It's more fulfilling than a job. Okay. I've done all kinds of jobs. I've done the crappiest jobs you can think about, like washing dishes, busboy, waiter, landscaping, bartender, working at hotels, doing room service. Okay, I've done like some of the nastiest stuff. I don't know if you've ever washed dishes before, but that's gross. I did that. So that wasn't fulfilling, guys. Like my jobs did not fulfill me. But digital marketing, learning how to become an entrepreneur, that's fulfilling, guys. What I learn here, all these skills that I'm learning is super cool. It's great. I love it. I don't love working. I don't love jobs. Can it be done 100% faceless with AI? Yeah, you can. You just got to test it. You can I do a little bit of faceless, but I do more speaking videos cuz I don't mind speaking, but I also do faceless too. Like anything can you can do it, like you can make money doing anything. Faceless, speaking, you just got to stick to it and you got to be consistent with it. right? You got to show up every day and you got to focus on getting better. Okay. We actually have a faceless content strategy that we teach you how to do faceless marketing. So what I would do, I would just test it. I would just start a brand new channel and just do faceless content and see how it goes. I might even do that myself. I might just start a brand new TikTok and just start posting faceless content just to see what happens. Try the strategy myself because I haven't really, I mean, I do faceless content, but I don't do it like, it's not like my main thing. I prefer to do talking videos for multiple reasons. I like to do talking videos because it helps me get better at communication. It's easier to connect with someone if you can actually see them, hear them. Okay. So that's why I like to do talking videos. Plus, like you can do so much with talking videos. You can do so much different like editing and stuff, like, and it's really easy too. Like if I just want, I could just sit down and create a video real fast. I can just sit down and create a video in like 5 minutes, post it to social media. And that video can make me $1,400, guys. Right. That's why I'm so like excited about this. Every time I post a piece of content, I know that every single piece of content that I post has the potential to make me $1,400 or more. I know that because I understand how digital marketing works. And I've already made multiple five figures. I've made thousands of dollars. Okay. I've had $1,400 days. I've had $1,800 days. I've had $900 days just by posting content and going live on social media. So if you want to learn more, just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. There's a link in my bio. Check it out. Learn how to make $1,400 a day simply by posting content on social media. Because at the end of the day, that's all we're doing here. You get your business set up one time. And then once your business is set up, all you're doing is posting content on social media to attract customers. That's it. That's all you got to do. But you got to do it. And then we have a community of over 57,000 people, guys. We have like 100 people join our community every single day. Okay. We're averaging around $100,000 in sales every single day. Every single day. Like about 100 people, more or less. 100 people are joining our community, guys. They're joining this business every single day. And you're still not? Like, what are you waiting for? You're not going to find a better business than this. You're not. You're not going to find a better community than this. You're not going to find show me another way where you can earn $1,400 per sale, keep 100% profit, plus be part of a community where you get coached and mentored from 6 and 7 figure income earners on a daily basis. Tell me another opportunity that has that. There's not. There's nothing out there that has this, guys. So go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. There's a link in the bio. Put your details in, put your email in. Okay. And then once you're inside of my system, you can see how my automations work, because the same automations that I use are the same automations that you get to use. You're going to learn how to do email marketing. You're going to learn how to have an automated business. Okay. You're going to learn how to attract customers. You're going to learn how to build your brand. Like my brand is 7-Figure Monk. Why? Because I used to be a monk, and now I help everyday men and women make 7 figures online without working a job. Okay. So I got a cool story. You also got a cool story. Everybody has a cool story because we're all cool, in my opinion. We're all cool, man, because we all come from the source. What is the source? We're all God. We all come from the same place, guys. Okay. So we're all cool because we're all part of God. We're not God, but we're part of God. We're made of the same spiritual stuff. Okay. So that's why we're all pretty cool. Right. So just go here, guys, sevenfiguremonk.com. Learn how to make $1,400 in a day and do the math on that. Okay. Of course, it's based on your effort, guys. Disclaimer. It's based on your effort. What is not based on your effort? Like, what isn't based on your effort? Like, if you want to get some 6-pack abs, guess what? That's based on your effort. If you want to make money online, guess what? That's based on your effort. What is not based on your effort? Please tell me. Okay. So with this business, guys, our top product sells for $1,400, right? Now, if you learn the skills that we teach to attract a daily paying customer, well, do the math on that. That's $42,000 a month. That's $511,000 a year. Okay. That means in 2 years, you could be a millionaire. Now, if you got 2 sales a day, you would make $1 million every day. Every year. Right. Now, like, why not learn how to do that? See, once you set up your business, there's only one thing you need to focus on, guys. There's only one thing you need to get really good at. You got to get really good at creating content. Okay. Getting really good at creating content, guys. One skill to master. One skill. You don't have to master 100 things. Master creating content. How do you master that? Through practice, by doing it. Okay. You don't master creating content by reading all about it. That's not going to really help you. You got to get in the game and just start doing it. Start learning and earning as you go. Just make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. I make mistakes. To err is human, guys. If you're a human, you're guaranteed to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's not about being perfect. Okay. It's about being consistent. It's about showing up every day. Showing up whether you feel like it or not. Because some days you might not feel like it. That's why you need to have a strong why. My why is strong. My desire for freedom and my desire for impact is strong. Like I want to live a life of freedom and I want to impact other people's lives. So my desire is strong. My why is strong. I have such a strong why that I can spend all day working on my business if I wanted to. But that's not what we teach. We don't teach you how to get yourself burned out. But for some people, working on their business is fun. It's pleasure. Like I enjoy working on my business. Like no one's making me work on my business. I enjoy it. Did I ever enjoy working my job? Never. Never. I never enjoyed one of my jobs, guys. Not one day. The only time I ever liked my jobs is when I had cool coworkers that I could hang out with and talk to. That's the only thing I ever liked about my jobs. But I never liked actually going to work. I never actually liked the working process because why would I? I was overworked and underpaid my whole life. Okay, that's just my situation, guys. That's just my karma. Maybe it's your karma too. I wasn't born into a rich family. I was born doing like crappy jobs from like busboy, waiter, washing dishes, bartender, working at hotels. We're talking just like crappy jobs. These jobs are crappy. Crappy in a sense that they don't pay well. Okay. Teaching English online. I've done everything. Right. All these crappy jobs. Every single crappy job you can think of, I've pretty much done it. Okay. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Business in a box. So I didn't grow up in a business-minded family. I didn't grow up learning about business and making money online, but I learned the skills through this program, guys. Through this program, I've learned how to make multiple 5 figures online, thousands of dollars. And I've learned I'm learning how to become an entrepreneur, right? I am an entrepreneur because I have a business and I sell things. Entrepreneur. You can be an entrepreneur too. Or you can work for other people. There's two kinds of people, guys. There's employees. Employees work for other people. They work for entrepreneurs. Okay. They work for business owners. Okay. You can be an employee or you can be an entrepreneur. You can be a business owner. Okay. You have a choice. You can do both. You can be an employee and an entrepreneur. And then once you make enough money with your business, then you're free. You don't have to work anymore. It's more cool to be an entrepreneur, guys. It's not cool to be an employee. Sorry. It's not. It's not cool. Like, hey, I'm an employee of the month. Great. You're an employee of the month and you're working for a company and there's a CEO who's rich and you're broke. CEO rich, you broke. So like having a job is not a badge of honor, guys. Being an entrepreneur making millions of dollars, that's a badge of honor. Okay, that's a badge of honor. Now, do I respect people that are doing like honest work? Heck yeah. Now, I'm not bashing like workers, like anyone who's doing honest labor. Okay, I respect that. If you're not doing anything shady, then I respect that. But at the same time, you don't want to die working a job, guys. That's not the dream. The dream is learning how to make money online, learning how to make money like while you're sleeping. Okay, that's the goal. One of the richest people in the world, Warren Buffett, he says the same exact thing. He says either you figure out how to make money in your sleep or you're going to have to work until the day you die. Okay. There's a lot of people that are going to have to work until the day they die because they never learn how to make money in their sleep. Okay. They're going to have to be like Walmart greeters. They're going to have to do Uber, DoorDash until the day they die because they never take the time to learn how to make money in their sleep. So that's what I'm teaching you right now. I'm teaching you how to make money in your sleep. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Business in a box, guys. Fully automated. That's why you can make money in your sleep. Because at any time, someone can go to your website and buy a product from you, a product that you don't even have to create yourself because we give you all the digital products. Like, what else do you want? Like, what else do you want, guys? Like, this is high ticket marketing. You can make $1,400 per sale. You keep 100% of the profit. Okay. You don't have to create anything. Everything's created for you. You get the funnel, you get the website, you get the training, you get the community, you get the support, you get 6 and 7 figure income earners mentoring you and coaching you. Like, what else do you possibly want out of a make money online opportunity? Like, what else do you want besides that? There's nothing else we can give you guys. We give you everything. Like, what do you expect? Like, you just want, like, you want someone to do the work for you? That's not going to happen. Right? Like, we give you every single thing that you need. Now you just got to execute. You just got to take action. You just got to follow this 2-hour workday. Okay. You just got to post 3 pieces of content a day to social media. Now, would you be willing to post 3 pieces of content a day to social media if you were able to make $1,400 or more in a day? Would you be willing to do that? You know, drop a 1, guys, if you're willing to do that. Drop a 1. I mean, I am. I do it. Have I made $1,400 in a day? Yeah, I have. We just launched our $1,400 product recently, a couple weeks ago, and I got one $1,400 sale so far. And guess what? My first $1,400 sale, that happened while I was sleeping. Okay, I woke up to $1,400, guys. Easiest $1,400 I've ever made because I was sleeping. So while I was sleeping, someone went to my website and they purchased the $1,400 product. So how did they find that product? Well, they found it through my lives or through my posts or through my content. Okay. That's how they found it, because that's how I promote my business, guys. I promote my business going live or posting content. So, I mean, that's all you got to do. like it's not going to get easier. I mean, what else? Like, what can be more simple than posting content and going live? Like, that's simple, guys. It's really easy. Like, I'm sitting here in the comfort of my house, just going live, sitting here, just chilling, talking. Like, what's easier than this? You think jobs are easier than this? I've been a waiter. You know how hard that is? That's harder than this. I've washed dishes. That's way harder than this. Bartender, harder. Landscaping, harder. Paper route, harder. Retail, harder. Everything is harder than this, guys. I can talk about it because I've worked jobs that you probably never even worked in your life. You know, I've worked difficult jobs that you'll probably never even attempt. Okay. Like the stuff that I've done, you don't even want to know. Difficult stuff, guys. Physical labor, mental labor, all kinds of stuff. And I was a monk for 10 years. There was one point in my life, guys, where I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, sleeping on a floor. Okay. So I don't want to hear anybody talk about hard work because I've probably out hard worked you, most of you. Okay. Honestly. But it's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. So go here, guys, 7figuremonk.com. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day, which is, do the math, $42,000 a month, $511,000 a year. That's the goal, guys. That's the target. I'm not saying it's going to happen, overnight, because nothing does, right? Are you going to get a 6-pack overnight? No, it's going to take some time. Everything good takes time, guys. But what's the alternative? See, I know what my alternative is. If I don't build this business, if I'm not successful with this business, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to be overworked, underpaid, miserable, and I'll die broke. That's what's going to happen. I know exactly what will happen because I've lived the life of not having a business. And that's what my life was like. It sucked. It was overworked. It was underpaid. It wasn't fun. I hated it. I actually hated it. I did. That's why I started this business, because I hated my life so much, right? I just hated my situation so much. So I decided I need to change it. So that's when I I was open-minded and I was scrolling on social media one day and I saw this opportunity. It was talking about a 2-hour workday, earn 100% profit, make $600 per sale. I'm like, send me the information. And that's when I started this business, guys. That was in 2023. Okay. Basically at the end of 2023, the beginning of 2024. So I basically launched my business in 2024. Okay. And since then, I've made a multiple 5 figures, thousands of dollars, guys, thousands, just by posting content and going live. That's all I do. I post content and I go live, and I've made thousands of dollars doing that, multiple 5 figures. Okay. So what is stopping you from doing that? What is stopping you from posting content and going live? If you can make $1,400 in a day, like, ask yourself, like, what is stopping you from posting content and going live? If you can make, if you could become wealthy, like, what is stopping you? Because there's something stopping you. There's something holding you back, and you got to figure out what that is. There's something stopping you, guys. Because if you're not happy with like the way that you make money, if you're overworked, if you're underpaid, if you're stressed out financially, then why aren't you doing something to change it? Like, why aren't you changing things in your life? Because if you don't change things in your life, nothing's going to change. See, I changed things. I started my business because I knew if I didn't change anything in my life, nothing was going to change. That's exactly why I started my business. Okay. And also when you have nothing to lose, if when you have nothing, you have nothing to lose. See, when I started my business, guys, I was in like a hole. I was in like the biggest hole in my life. I had negative $1,000 in my bank account at one point. Some of you guys are crying about having a lack of money and stuff. I had negative $1,000 in my bank account at one point, guys. Negative 1,000. Okay. Have you ever been negative 1,000 in your bank account? So when I started this business, guys, I was down in a hole. Down in a hole, losing control. Alice in Chains, baby. I was down in a hole and I'm clawing my way out of the hole. Right? I'm still clawing my way out of the hole. I'm still in debt. But my debts are business debts. That's the thing. That's the difference. I'm in business debt. Business debt is different because I spend a lot of money on doing like different business things. And so, that's a different kind of debt. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in debt because of this business. I wouldn't be in debt because this business paid off all my debts. But then I invest in other business stuff because, that's what I like to do. I like to have money. I like to have money work for me instead of working for money, guys. See, you can work for money or you can have money work for you. There's a difference. The wealthiest people in the world, they don't work for money. They have money work for them. They have assets. They have systems. So their systems and their assets are making them money. They don't work for money, guys. That's what the broke people do. That's what employees do. Entrepreneurs, investors, they don't work for money, guys. Money works for them. Okay. So go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Learn how to make $1,400 in a day simply by reselling digital products. Okay. I'm going to break it down for you. I already did, but I'm going to break it down even more clear, like a child. Okay. This is how you make $1,400 in a day. Okay. Digital product. So we give you a digital product and the digital product sells for $1,400. Okay. And you earn 100% of the profit, which means you don't split your profits with anybody. Okay. Step number 2, the business is fully automated. Okay. I'm going to keep saying okay. So like if you go to sevenfiguremonk.com, if you go to my website, it'll take you here. This is called a capture page. So you're capturing people's emails. You're building your email list. You're learning how to do email marketing. Okay. And then they're going to go and they're going to watch some videos. And then they're going to get emails from you. Now this page, this page, this page, all of these pages are doing the selling for you. Every single one of these pages, guys, you're not doing the selling. Like you don't have to jump on the phone with people. You don't have to cold message people. You're selling things. You're making money, but you're not selling. These pages, this one, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Capture page, videos, emails, website, right? People are every time someone goes and puts their email in, they're going through this funnel. So you just want to send as many people as you can to your capture page, and then the funnel is doing the rest of the work for you. They go here and they purchase a product. That's why we have a dollar sign here. Okay. And then step 3, you just need a way for people to discover your business. That's called marketing. Okay. People need to discover your business. If people don't discover you, you're not going to make any money. Right. So we have a 2-hour workday. That's what we teach you, how to market your business, working just 2 hours around your schedule. Okay. So you post 3 pieces of content a day to social media, 30 minutes. You can go live, 30 minutes. You can post free ads, 30 minutes. That's an hour and a half. Now you have a plan. Now you have a structure, and structure equals freedom. See, the reason I didn't make money before online is because I didn't have any structure. I didn't have a plan. I was just like doing a lot of all these random different things. Okay. Now I have a structure. My business is structured. I post content. I go live. I post free ads, but mostly I don't really post free ads so much. I mostly just post content and go live. That's all I do every day, guys, to build my business. Two things. And then you got to be relatable with your content. So how do you become relatable with your content? Well, you talk about things that people are dealing with: financial stress, being overworked, underpaid, having to look at their bank account before they buy things, having to take a calculator to the grocery store. That's called creating relatable content. And then you share your story too. Like I talk about how my company cut my pay in half. That's why I started this business. Okay. That's relatable content. So people can relate to that. They can connect with that. And then you get a customer. And that's it. 5 steps, guys, to making $1,400. 5 steps to making daily pay online. Okay. These are the steps. This is how you make $1,400 in a day. You can screenshot it if you want. That's exactly how you do it, guys. That's simple. It's not complicated. If you want complicated, don't do this business. Do a different business. If you love complicated stuff, I don't like complicated. I like simple. Right? I like earning $1,400 per sale. I like keeping 100% of the profit. I like having a 2-hour workday. I like having an automated business. I like not having monthly fees. I like just like all I have to do is post content on social media. I like that. I don't want to do all this stupid like crazy stuff like build an offline business, manage like hundreds and thousands of employees, ship all this stuff, deal with customer service, I don't want to deal with all that crap. No thanks. I just want to post content and let my business do the rest of the work for me. Simple, scalable. You can scale this business. There's no limit to how much money you can make with this business, guys. That's what they mean by scalable. You can scale this business to 6 figures, 7 figures. We already have proof of that in our community. We've already created over 100 6-figure income earners. Okay. I think we've created around 3 millionaires so far. Like I think 3 people have made over 7 figures. I've made multiple 5 figures. So I'm scaling my business to 6 figures now because I've already hit 5 figures. Now I'm going for 6 figures. Then I'm going to go for 7 figures. Then I'm going to go for 8 figures. Then I'm going to go for 9 figures. Because why stop? Why stop? It's fun. I take it as a challenge. Learning how to build a business, learning how to make millions of dollars. I take it as a fun challenge. Like, what else am I going to do with my time? I mean, I can do other things. I do. I play my guitar. Like, I'm really into music. I'm into business and I'm into travel. Okay. And personal development too. That's how I spend my time. If I'm not traveling, I'm working on my business, I'm playing music, or I'm working on myself. That's pretty much how I live my life. That's my life. That's what I do. And it's fun because I have goals and I have big goals. Now, if you don't have a mission, you're not alive. Okay. If you don't have something worth dying for, then you don't have something worth living for. Okay. Like either I'll make millions of dollars or I'll die trying. So I have a mission. My mission is to help 1,000 people make $1 million online. Okay. That's a good mission. Even if I help one person make $1 million, then I'm happy. But the more, the better. But I'm going to keep showing up every single day until I help 1,000 people make $1 million. And by doing that, I'm also going to be even more rich because the more people you help, the more money you make. That's the thing, guys. You want more money, but you're not. But are you helping people? Are you out there providing some kind of service to people? You need to help people. You need to solve people's problems. That's what businesses do. You need to have some kind of product or service that can solve people's problems. That's how you make money. So my business, my product, it helps people make 7 figures online. If you have 7 figures, a lot of your problems will go away, guys. Now you might not believe it's possible, and that's why it will never happen for you. Because if you don't believe you can do it, you'll never do it. You got to have belief. Like I believed I can do it. I believed I can make money with this business, and guess what? I have. See how it works? I made multiple 5 figures so far, thousands of dollars. I believe I can make millions of dollars. I just got to learn the right skills. I just got to hone my craft, and then I can make millions of dollars easy. And it can come faster than you can imagine, right? Like my friend Michelle, she made $10 million, guys, in 3 years. Okay, I know her personally. She made $10 million in 3 years. Okay, now she didn't know that was going to happen. But she did. So your life can change fast, guys. 3 years, $10 million, boom. Give me $10 million, and I'm free for the rest of my life. With the way I spend money, give me $10 million, I'm free for the rest of my life. Okay. So just go here, 7figuremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box, guys. Learn how to make $1,400 in a day reselling digital products, because the only way you're going to make money online is by selling something. Look at all the side hustles out there, guys. Affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, drop shipping, e-commerce, fulfilled by Amazon. What do they all have in common? They're selling products products or services. That's the only way you're going to make money, guys. Legitimate money, lucrative money. Now you can do some crappy side hustles where you make like a buck, you can make like $2, $3 here, but who the hell wants to do that? Not me. I like high ticket sales. Okay. With this business, you can earn $100, $300, $600, $900, and $1,400 over and over again because you have five different digital products that people can buy from you that you don't have to create, and they're proven to sell. These products are already proven to sell, guys. We're averaging like $100,000 in sales every day. Okay, we have like 100 people join our community every single day, averaging around $100,000 in sales. So you can't say like these products don't sell, or you can't say this business doesn't work, because 100 people wouldn't join our business every day if it didn't work, right? How do people join our community, guys? We got 57,000 people in our community, myself included. How do people join our community? Because somebody's marketing this business, and they found this business because somebody was marketing this business. You understand? Sometimes people are like, proof, proof, proof. There's your proof. I joined this community because I was scrolling on Facebook and I found the community on Facebook. Proof. That's how people join, through our marketing efforts. Okay. We have 57,000 people in our community marketing this business. I don't know if they're all marketing. Some probably are, some probably aren't. But we got 50,000 people. People are marketing this business. People find the business, they join the business. Okay. It's so simple. It's so simple. You guys are overthinking this. You just got to set up your business one time. Okay. And then once your business is set up, you just got to post content on social media. Post content every day. That's it. That's all you got to do. So simple. I don't know why everyone's so crazy and they don't understand how easy this is. It's simple. It's not, maybe you can, like, the only reason it's not easy is if you get in your head. See, people get in their head and they start to doubt themselves, and then they start to procrastinate. Then they start to make excuses. Then they start to get frustrated. Then they quit. It's always the same thing, guys. I see a downward spiral. I know when someone's going to quit. I know when someone has a negative mindset. I can see how they speak. I can see how they talk. Then I know where their head's at. If you want to be rich, if you want to live the dream life, do all the dream things, travel the world, have a private jet, have a yacht, like stay in luxurious places. Well, you got to be consistent. You can never quit. You got to be consistent. You got to show up every day. You got to show up every day like you're serious, like you actually mean it. Okay. I show up every day, guys. I give you everything I got. When I go live, I treat this as like my Super Bowl. I give it everything I got. Okay. When I create content, I give it everything I got. I don't hold back. That's what you got to do. Okay. You got to take action every day. And you got to put your full power. You got to put your full energy into whatever you're doing, whatever it is, guys. So when I'm going live, I put my full power and my full energy into this live. Now, I can't make people join my business. I can't make people do the work. Like I can take, they say you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Like I've shared with you exactly what you need to do to make $1,400 in a day, but I can't make you do it. You got to do the work yourself, just like I do the work myself. Everybody, like we all have to fly our own planes, guys. We're all flying our own planes. Now, some people are going to crash into the mountain because they're just flying the plane the wrong way. Some people are going to crash into the mountain. Some people are going to fly over the mountain, right? Not everybody will be successful in life, guys. 99% of people won't. Probably like 99% of people are going to die broke and unfulfilled. 99%. How do I know? Because if you look at the top earners in the world, and the more money you have in life, guys, when it comes to this material world that we're living in, the more money that you have, the more options that you have, the more freedom that you have. Okay? Because money makes the world go round, guys. We all know that. If you don't have money, you're homeless. If you have an abundance of money, you're living your dream life. Okay? So, what was I going to say? Yeah. So, only 1% of people, guys, make over $500,000 a year. Only 1%. That means 99% of people are going to die broke and unfulfilled to some degree or another. Now there's different varieties, but 99% of people don't even know how to make money. You don't even know how to make money. Okay. If you're not in the 1%, you don't really know how to make money, but at least you can start the journey. Like I'm not in the 1% yet, but I'm on the journey to the 1%. I'm on the 1% journey because I'm doing what the 1% do to make money online. What do the 1% do to make money online? They post content and they go live. That's what the 1% do. How do I know? I have friends that are in the 1%. I have millionaire friends. How do they make their millions? By posting content and going live, creating communities, creating offers. That's how they made their millions. Okay. A lot of it was through social media and communities. That's where they made their money. Social media, live, posting content, going live. And then if you have a community, even better. Like we teach you how to do communities as well, but you don't have to do everything all at once. Start off building your social media presence. Start off building your brand. Start off with a 2-hour workday, posting content, going live. Start with that. Okay. Change your life. This is for people that are serious about changing their lives, guys. This isn't for people that are not serious. If you're not serious about, if you're not willing to post 3 pieces of content a day and go live, if you can make $1,400 or more in a day, then you got to question your own sincerity. You got to question yourself. Like, how serious are you really about living your best life? How serious are you really about becoming the best version of yourself? Right? I'm all about becoming the best version of myself, spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, right? You got to have the finances. If you don't have the money, you're screwed. You can't live your best life. It's not possible. You need money to live your best life. You need money to like buy things that you need. You need money to travel the world so you can experience the world. You need money so you have time to like, just chill and read and learn and pursue your passions. Like money is essential. And if you don't have it, your number one mission should be how to get it. Because what are you doing? Right? Like my number one mission in life, more than anything else, is to get rich. Because once I get rich, all my other problems are gone. Like my problems are gone. Some people say more money, more problems. It's not true. More money, more options. Okay. So just go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. The link's in my bio. Learn how to make $1,400 in a day, which is $42,000 a month, $511,000 a year, simply by reselling digital products. Okay. Business in a box, guys. Everything's created for you. You just got to set it up in 2 days and then start promoting it. That's what digital marketing is. We promote things online and then people buy them. So how do you promote? You just post content on social media. 3 pieces of content a day. You reply to messages, you reply to emails if you have any, and then you go through training in our community. You go through training in our program because our training is all about like teaching you how to get more customers. Because the more customers you have, the more money you have. And the more money you have, the more freedom you have. See, I'm building my freedom, guys, one sale at a time. Every time I get a $1,400 sale, that's just helping me. That's one step closer to freedom. That's how I look at it, guys. I don't look at it, but I just look at it. That's how I look at building my business. It's just about building freedom. It's not about the money itself because money itself is useless. Like you can't eat money, right? But money can buy you things. Money can buy your freedom. In this material world, guys, money equals freedom, right? Unless you want, like, you can be free without money, but you know what you know what you're gonna have to do if you want to be free without money. You're gonna have to go live on the streets. Then you can be free to live on the streets. You can go live in the forest. You can be free to live in the forest if you want. But otherwise, I don't really want to live in the forest, guys. I don't really want to live on the streets. Right? You could say that's freedom because you can do whatever you want. I get. Well, you can't really, you can't really do whatever you want. But really, money is freedom, guys. You already know this in your soul. So go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. All right. Okay, YouTube. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.